All right, Goalkeeper fam, you know what it is, it's a Thursday. We got to start it with a song. Some may say it's cringe, but we are here to serve your needs. Transfers, 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 rumours, 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 rumours.
Told you I don't want to join in until we spend some money.
I can actually understand your sentiment right now. This show, we have had many transfer rumours popping up. We also have some done deals. But let's start some comments from last week. It's Reeve says Mbappe should stay, get more experience and develop. Too early to move to a world-class team like Real Madrid. Redspin TV says Morata being discussed in the same price bracket as Paulo Dybala. Real Madrid are beautiful con artists. And T-Peg says Verratti would definitely help Barca. We have serious depth issues. Although the depth issue is largely due to Enrique refusing to rotate Verratti, would certainly encourage rotation or at least allow Iniesta more time on the bench because as legendary as he is, he's getting on in age and he can't play every game. Apart from telling us that we're clueless, I do appreciate actual feedback, so thank you very much.
Was that more than half the comments?
I like the comments that we're clueless, which I
read quite a few.
I can understand. I can understand. Sometimes you are. I've got a Lakers jersey talking about football. You're probably thinking, you are, mate. But hey, what can I say?
Do videos and show us, you know, how clued up you lot are.
Exactly.
And then there we go.
Because you guys do obviously have lives where you can watch 50 football games a week and you scout players and you know all of their abilities, and I respect that.
Or you just play Football Manager like most people back in the day, and then they just say, oh, I know he's good because he's a... Oh, God, please.
But yeah, we're here. Look, we give you some opinions, we chat, you guys leave some feedback, but I appreciate every little bit of feedback you do leave. I love you, the Goalkeeper fam. As we move on to some rumours, Ousmane Dembele to Barcelona from Borussia Dortmund for £79 million. And apparently United wanted him, but it looks like Barcelona are coming in to steal man himself, 20 years old. So fast. Obviously, he's very, very young. But in terms of pace, getting into the positions, even playing people in, he's very good. How do they do it? He came from Rennes, I believe, Rennes in France. How did they even get like Lewandowski? Because Lewandowski was from like a Polish fifth league side.
Basically, all the guys that criticise us on the comments, they're scouts of Borussia Dortmund. So they're going out like, oh, we know how good he is. So now I see why you have got, you know, all this animosity towards us. I do apologise, but nah. They've obviously got a fantastic scouting system.
80 million. Is he worth the 80 million? It's gotten to that stage now where it's like, if the clubs have got that money, and this is what the market is saying, and obviously the market is run by what everybody else pays, for a talent like this, who I feel will be very, very good and effective, because United need effective players right now. They need someone to make a difference. You know, Martial, Rashford, they're a bit inconsistent in my opinion. Drop him in the squad, add more depth as well. Very young.
Barcelona talking about.
Sorry, but he was meant to go United, my bad, but they've come in and hijacked the move.
It's just this, man. At the end of the day, I don't think it's about what a player's worth, it's about how much he's worth to the club. There's so much dynamics of it. You know, like, for example, you could sign, when they signed Beckham for 20 whatever million it was, Real Madrid, do you know how many shirt sales they made in Asia? So I think clubs are aware of the amount of money and profit they can make off a player. So they're like, if you can make, I don't know, 50 million sales in this country, and they calculate all of that and they say, to us, this situation is worth this amount of money, rather than this player is worth this much money. You guys,
let us know what you think. Do you watch the Bundesliga? How good is Ousmane Dembele? As we do move on, to Bakayoko, to Chelsea, 22 years old, from Monaco for 35 million. Obviously, is this Matic's goodbye to Chelsea? Bakayoko and Kante to fill in the middle. More dynamic than Matic, I'd say.
You saw him in the Champions League. I think that's where he definitely built his reputation up.
That's a decent price as well. You know, it's not up there in the 50s. It's 35, which is
it's scary,
it's
bro.
cheap.
How do you now break down a midfield of someone extremely physical next to somebody very dynamic, very agile, can pick up the ball in certain places, passes the ball to himself like he did against West Ham in Kante? It's just frustrating, because then in front of that you're going to have Hazard, and then you're going to have whoever striker they decide to sign. It's just, Chelsea could be an extremely dangerous proposition, and I think not only is Bakayoko a good signing because of his ability, but now the mentality, he's won the French league. Do you know where I'm coming from? He comes there as a winner. He progressed extremely well in the Champions League. He probably wants to go even further.
I'd say he's ready.
He's ready, man. So
I think that'd be a very good buy for Chelsea.
No, a good buy would be Matic, mate, because he needs to leave, bro.
But yeah, Matic is saying
straight to Man United.
He's going to go United. Does that just open up more space to Pogba to go a bit more up front?
I don't know. I remember Matic playing a game against Manchester City and he just absolutely bossed the Yaya Toure, and that just seems so long ago right now. I just feel, I don't know, man, maybe he's just comfortable in life. He's like, I'm making a lot of money, I'm chilled out.
He's a very chilled guy, because I have met him, and he's just family orientated. Do you think at United Mourinho is the man to maybe drag it out of him again? Would he give him that little push?
Do you know what?
Would he be
I'm
good
still doubting Mourinho as a person right now. I'm still doubting Mourinho's expertise as a manager. You can't deny his record. His record speaks for himself. He's won so much. He's a fantastic gaffer, but Mourinho side's finishing 6th in the Premier League is weird to me.
What, man?
I don't get it. I don't understand how a Mourinho side finishes 6th and there's not that sort of, we haven't done good enough. It's almost like, yeah, we done the treble. I'm like, you haven't. I think Mourinho's better than what he's showing. I think Matic is better than what he's showing. So if I'm a Man United fan, I've looked that we finished 6th last season and we're going to sign Matic, someone that Chelsea clearly don't want, who's not playing that well. Am I happy to take that? No, I'm not really. Don't we want to try and get top 4? Don't we want to win the league?
Do leave your comments below about Bakayoko to Chelsea. Are you a fan of the Ligue 1? Do you watch it week in, week out? Do you set your time and run, make sure you catch 4 games a weekend? Respect if you do. We do stay with Chelsea, Poet. This would be, I think, very good. He's aging as well, 28. Robert Lewandowski to Chelsea.
Bayern Munich denied it.
Bayern Munich just said, you know what? We're taking you to FIFA if you even try a thing. If you even try WhatsApp him.
Guillaume Balaguer came out and said it's a possibility.
Nah.
How much Guillaume Balaguer knows about the German league, I don't know. In terms of just in-depth, because I know he's got loads of links within Spain, obviously. But he came out and said something could possibly happen. But Bayern Munich could just come out and said, nah, and I don't see why they would sell such a great striker to one of their rivals within
And he
Europe.
Plays great in Bayern Munich. He's just been
player.
just up there. Great finisher, tall. He's that kind of centre forward, that typical number 9.
Who's the adequate replacement to come in and replace Lewandowski? He's not 33 years old, 34 on his way out. He's 28.
Once again, Ray Dortmund.
I think maybe Aubameyang's had enough of Germany. He wants to go and start something new. Obviously, Aubameyang could move. That'd be a fantastic move. But Lewandowski, if you ask me who do you want, Aubameyang or Lewandowski, I'll take Lewandowski. So Aubameyang's what, 27? If Aubameyang was 21 years old, you're like, yeah, fair enough, you know, young player is going to get better, but roughly the same age, like, there's not much between them. If you said, oh,
I'd go with Aubameyang.
But I wouldn't say to you, oh my God, how could you? Same way you wouldn't say the same to me about Lewandowski. So I don't think it would be, that's not a smart move in my eyes from Bayern Munich.
Lewandowski to Chelsea, is there a point of him moving anywhere? He just finished his career in Bayern Munich. Diego Costa saying they would only go, well, I don't know if he said, allegedly he has, they'd only play for Atletico Madrid. He's only willing to go there. Well, is it a China thing for him? Because for me, if I was Diego Costa, he's had a great career, won many trophies, I'd go to China. It's
still not a desirable league to go to for you to play and grow in your career, do you know what I mean? I reckon it's still a retirement home, and it will become, obviously, eventually at some point, maybe a really, really good league, but it still can be a retirement home.
I'm surprised no Premier League clubs seem to have shown interest in Diego Costa.
Listen, his ability cannot be questioned.
Like a United or a Liverpool.
I don't know if I'd love him at Arsenal. It's the temperament, it's the attitude, it's the I might bite someone, I might elbow someone. We can talk about all the wonderful things about Diego Costa, primarily because Chelsea won the league. The season before, if we start thinking about Diego Costa, there was a lot of negative press on him purely because Chelsea weren't doing well and he was partly responsible for a lot of off-the-field incidents and apparently a bust-up with John Terry. I don't know if he's a good dynamic for a changing room, but is he a fantastic player? 100%, man.
He's saying he wants to stay unless he goes to Atletico Madrid. So obviously Antonio Conte's got a bit of business on his hands to deal with, a bit of controversy.
When's the last time you heard that? Conte's done it for a reason. Whatever the reason is, I don't know. But as a player, you've now said to him, nah, I want to go to Atletico Madrid, despite the fact that they've already can't sign no one. So now I'm going nowhere.
But Kelechi Iheanacho for 25 million to Leicester City is another rumour that has popped up. I think that's a great signing.
Wasn't he going West Ham?
20 years old, 25 million.
I don't know if he's 20, but...
You're an idiot. I will take him at Liverpool. I think he's very talented. And he can be nurtured.
Who's going to nurture him?
Klopp.
And what striker? A lot of the clubs, that are, as an Arsenal fan anyway, a lot of the players that have come through have had great strikers at the club
to someone to help him.
Development. Kelechi's going to come
Origi, innit?
Oh my Lord.
I just think he has a lot of promise. When I've seen him play, when he comes on, he can change a game.
Yeah, he does.
And if you're 20 years old and you can change a game, you need to be getting games time and playing. I think if he was at Liverpool and he played week in, week out, I do see him improving and becoming a really good player. I think I would take him, but I think at Leicester he'd be good as well. If he's up on the market, I'd grab him. I would grab him. But
he has to leave though, because Man City have got Jesus there. There's talks about Sanchez going to Man City. They've already got Aguero who's come out and said, I'm staying. The board of directors said they want him to stay. The owners, he has to, in order for him to develop and aid his career, he has to leave. Let's talk of Dani Alves now going to Manchester City, the 34-year-old being released by Juventus. If I was a gaffer, I wouldn't sign Dani Alves over Kyle Walker. And Dani Alves is a great player.
He is, but why are Juve from Serie A looking to release Dani Alves? So that's a bit of a question.
I'll say one thing Juventus lacked was pace. And we saw it in the Champions League final, so I don't know.
Is that cover, is that depth? I don't know.
That's good cover, For Kyle Walker, and then you've got Danny Alves on your bench, that's a fantastic cover.
Danny Alves, 34, for free, or do you pay 50 million for Kyle Walker for 27?
I'll ask you, do you take a man that's got 8 years Premier League experience for 50 mil and he's still got about 5-6 years left in him? Or do you take a risk on a 34-year-old who's never played in the Premier League before, exceptional talent, come towards the end of their career and expect them to produce goods for over a year, and then you're still going to have to sign a right back afterwards anyway?
Why don't we take it to you guys? Alves or Walker? Have a little vote, leave a comment. We can tally it up and see which name was mentioned more.
I think the whole transfer market is chess right now. The big moves are going to happen once the first club initiates it. For example, Man United sign Morata, then Real Madrid have to sign a striker, which will mean Monaco have to sign a replacement. And then all that happens is, next thing you know, every team's influenced by the last, and then that's how all that transfer happens.
So that's like a bit of a stalemate.
So the longer Lacazette, for example, doesn't move and no one else moves, Lacazette joining Man United is still a possibility. If Morata signed them, then Lacazette looks at it and goes, all right, cool, we just got Arsenal left, Man United don't need a striker. Do you know where I'm coming from? All right, we still got Liverpool. If Liverpool go on and sign Aubameyang, then Lacazette's all right, cool, now I move to Arsenal type of thing. So I think everyone's just sort of waiting for what moves to happen. I agree with the comment from the first person, it's Reeves. I think Mbappe should stay at Monaco. I don't think he should move now. Someone like Morata's in a different position, played for Juventus, played for Real Madrid. He still hasn't broken through into the first team. I think it was you that was telling me about a lot of people want Morata to stay at Real Madrid. I think if he wants to develop his team, because this is World Cup year. Do you really want to be in the bench on World Cup year?
All right, let's go on some done deals. Mo Salah to Liverpool, 34 million, pretty much done deal.
You're saying less fruit, Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, less meat, Mo Salah. All I'm saying is, us going forward, with Mane on one wing, Salah on the other, Coutinho behind the striker, and let's just, in a dream scenario, Aubameyang up front. Do you know how fast we would be on the break?
You man look like you're chasing cheetahs for food, cause in Africa.
Their man might just start a race at the West Ham Stadium. Obviously, the Aubameyang thing is a bit far-fetched, and that's an absolute...
But is it in today?
I don't...
Is that far-fetched today?
I don't want to get my hopes up.
Pogba done a music video with Stormzy to announce a signing. Is it far-fetched today? The world in which we live in is
interviewed the potential Prime Minister.
Mess. Yeah, the world's a mess right
What
now.
is a mess, fam?
So,
chatting to the Prime Minister.
Everything that's happening in the world today, you think Aubameyang going to Liverpool's weird? Oh, fuck off. No way, bro.
Mo Salah, very pacey, good on the ball, good feet, obviously improved from his time leaving Chelsea. Same as Kevin De Bruyne, when he left Chelsea, he's at Man City, he's killing it. I think Mo Salah has the same potential, because they don't have space for everybody, obviously at Chelsea. At Roma, he was brilliant, plus 20 goals. Him and Dzeko were a brilliant tandem working together.
That's good.
So let's hope that when he comes to Liverpool, he can just carry on his form. I'm very happy with it. I think 34 million in today's market, once again, is not bad at all. That is on the cheap, realistically, if we're looking at it. Liverpool fans, what do you reckon about Mo Salah? Are you saying less Salah or Mo Salah? I think right now it's Mo Salah. Can we get Aubameyang? I think we need that striker.
Everyone goes to the kebab shop.
I'll be very happy.
Record a video of you saying, can I have Mo Salah?
Anyway, let's move on. Obviously, one of our mates, Rees Oxford to Mönchengladbach on loan.
Do you know what? Because he's my little mate, I can honestly say right now, without... I don't want to get anyone into any trouble, but he should have made the move earlier on. You're taking a look at a 16-year-old man of the match in the opening game of the season against Arsenal 2 seasons ago, playing DM, a lot of promise, linked with Man City, United, all of these massive clubs, and now Donny's going to play for some dead team in Germany. Like, it just breaks my heart. I think, look, young English players should just strive to get first-team football.
But it's good for his game time, though.
Yeah, but he had game time at Reading and it didn't go through. My thing is this, look, if you can go and get game time somewhere, go. And I think education in football is very key as well. So if I was a young player and I can go and get educated, I'm still a young player, I don't need to break through the first team right now. I'm 16 years old and Man City want to sign me. I'm going Man City. The education I'm going to get at Man City is far greater than the education I'm going to get at West Ham. And that's no disrespect. That's just me being fairly honest. And if I'm good enough, I'm going to make the first team. And if I don't make the first team, if I leave Man City, I'm only going to go to a team that's not that bad. Does that make sense?
I wouldn't know. This one is a bit of a mind-boggling one. I never thought he'd go to Borussia Mönchengladbach. I do love saying that name, Mönchengladbach. So I hope Mönchengladbach. I hope that has a great season. I hope he comes back to the Prem, fulfills that potential, does go into the England side on a regular basis. So all my best to Rees Oxford.
An average team in England to go to an average team in Germany. I don't see where the development
Maybe
is.
it's a confidence thing. Maybe he'll gain confidence there. Maybe he'll have a great season. I'm going to look at the hopeful side. I do have a lot of love for Reece Oxford. I think he's very talented, a great kid. What do you reckon about English young players? Do they need to make those moves into Europe more, or they need to Brexit and stay within England?
Look at Solanke. Solanke's gone to Liverpool. I guarantee you he gets games next season. I trust Klopp.
Let's get to the last one here. Jordan Pickford to Everton, a goalkeeper. Up 25 million to 30 million for a goalkeeper, young goalkeeper. I think it's a bit too much for a goalkeeper.
Where did Sunderland finish?
Bottom of the barrel, mate, pretty much.
You show me another country in this world where a player for a club that finishes bottom of the rail moves for 30 mil.
Maybe it's a flat earth.
I heard about these conspiracy theories.
Because maybe it's a flat earth, you know.
I've heard.
It's an ice ring around us, and we think that the poles are on an oval, but actually it's an ice ring, and we're on a flat earth. Maybe this is why the world's gone mad. Fam, that is way too much money. Look, that was a great show. I really enjoyed talking about all these transfers. Join us next week again on Thursday. Obviously on Monday as well. Usual comments below. We'll be back on your screens. Check out our interview with Robert Perez as well. And of course, any comments, you hear any rumours or transfers or truths, leave a comment below under this episode and we'll talk about them next week. Love you.